Flip the music.
Hello darlings, welcome back to RMG, Reading, Mind and Groove. And I'm still your own host, Imani with the plenty AKs, Imani Asada Sabali, Imani La Phantom, Imani the poppy energy, the big little baby, the spiritual goddess, and now the new favorite girl in town, of course, the Vibes Cartel, the queen of vibes. To those who have joined us, I say thank you. To those coming to join us, I say thank you once again for coming on this journey with me. Let's bond, let's connect. The title of today's segment is Men's Club, the Unpopular Opinion. The older the berry. I know some of us are familiar with the saying, the older the berry, but for those who don't know it, the older the berry, the sweeter its juice. And the topic is the young love and the old love. The young love and the old love. Why it is known, widely known and popular that women date and marry older men. There's this unpopular opinion, which is younger men loving, liking, and dating and marrying older women. Some of us know it, but in all honesty, it's not. It's hardly nor widely or openly discussed enough. And some of the men, who fancy themselves wanting and liking and loving older women, don't even say it enough because of the societal strain. Society has made it difficult for them to openly admit it. And I just hope to discuss it as honest, as spontaneous and groovy as possible. You could say for enlightment purposes, for maybe supportive purpose, for inspiring purposes. I don't know, you could say that. I grouped young men that are known to fancy and like older women into three. In my perspective, I group them into three. I'd say the gigolo being number one, the mommy / anti issues club being second, and the third one, which is in all honesty my intent and my focus tonight, is the young lover and the old love. The young lover and the old love. Again, I grouped the men who fancy women, older women into three clubs: the gigolo club, the mommy and the anti-issues club, and the young lover and the old love club. The gigolo club, I'm sure some of us are familiar with the word gigolo. Those are younger men who prefer to date older women for beneficial purposes, for material, for monetary purposes. Those are the ones who date older women just because, older rich women or women who are well to do, to give them some change and stuff. That's about it. I don't think we have to go into deeper into that. That's self-explanatory enough. And then the second club I call the mommy issue or the anti-issue club. That's, as I would say, it has to do with psychological issues. Possibly, that's it. That's a very sensitive topic. So I won't be going, too deep into it, or should I say, it's a topic on its own that needs to be discussed. Those are people who maybe, had issues with their mom or didn't have a mommy growing up. You're familiar with the word, mommy issues, and anti issues with maybe people who got caught up, having sexual relations with, people like aunties around them, growing up and stuff, and they are still caught up in that, that maybe messed up, reality, or caught up in that, in that shit. Excuse my French. So the third being the young lover and the old love, which I said is actually the focus of my attention tonight. Those ones are the people who, maybe by nature or by just being open-minded, or should I say, well, by way of nature, just fancy themselves, being attracted to older, or should I say older mature women. They can't help it, they just have this natural attraction to older women. So I collected data by sending few questions to few guys, 6 guys, actually 6 guys, and compare it, and then we will both be going through the responses I received, and then see what you have to take out and see what I have to take out, and then put whatever I can put in there from my own opinion or views and perspective of life. The topic question for today is what's your take on dating older ladies? Do you like an older lady, or do you see yourself with one? If you do, what do you fancy older women or older ladies, and can you marry one? So we'll be going to our first respondent today. So due to the sensitivity of this topic, I will not be mentioning names of the respondent. So we like to keep it on the wraps. So the first respondent goes 75% of the ladies I've dated are older women. I literally just started dating younger ones. Wow, like 8 years ago. Okay, age isn't a problem or barrier to me, Sha. Nothing is. Wow, because I'm carefree like that. Age, religion, ethnicity, I don't care. Like I said, I think like I said, the ones who fall into the young lover, old love club, I think he falls into that category. The people who are just open-minded and by way of nature are attracted to everything good and beautiful, regardless of its age. He goes further to say, if you make me feel good and I have fun with you, I don't care the age. As at 17, I was dating a 22-year-old woman. I guess for him, any older is older. I think as long as if you're older than him and you're, it's just open-minded. I think it falls, like I said, it falls into the young, the people who are just, by way of nature attracted to, good things, good vibes, good energy. So I like older women, less stress. They definitely have more experience than you. They know how to do this love thing too. Plus all those trivia fights that you might have to go through with younger women, it doesn't happen with them. Ooh, do I feel attacked? So also it said, plus they are straightforward too. If they need you for just sex, you don't go past the sex. Whoa, it just said if they need you for just sex, it won't go past or beyond the sex. If you like, go catch feelings like that guy in TMZ. You're on your own. No? He's groovy, isn't it? So in summary, the last paragraph there is, it talks about how older women are fun to be with. They're straightforward, they're less stressed, they are more experienced, doing this love thingy. They don't stress you, they just go straight to the point, like, this is what I want. If it's just pure FWB, friends with benefit, pure sex and platonic whatever, they just go straight to it. They don't. And then he had it, if you catch feelings, ooh, that's if you go tripping and catching some feelings and falling into love, you're on your own. It then mentioned that thing. It said TMZ, So I guess in other words, and then he said he has some things to say about younger women. I don't know if I should feel attacked or my sisters, my younger sister, younger berries, baby berries. What's up? Are we giving these people stress? Are we stressing them? I don't know. I don't know what we're doing to this young men that is making them run to more matured and sophisticated and less stressful, women, and that's just by the way. So the second, so I asked, how old is old for you? For him, it goes 3 years, 5 years older. That's about what he can deal with. So I asked him if he could marry an older lady. So that was when it said not more than 3 or 5 years. Wow. So our second respondent here goes, I don't like older or younger women. I like mature, intelligent, tentative, and curvy women. Unbelievable. I could date an older lady if she's all of those things. I guess in a way, his response, goes towards what I think, what I call the enlightening or enlightening, inspiring, supportive part of this segment, or the purpose of this segment is, if younger men fancy, it's younger men, we have more open-minded younger men out here, nowadays, who don't care about your age, as long as you have good energy about you have great vibes, you're smart, you're intelligent, and maybe make their physical spec. So I mean, when I say supportive to the older berries out there, I hope you're listening to this. I hope you're watching this and you're not fretting and you're not checking your biological clock thinking, oh, it's over for you. It ain't over just yet. Those babies are here. They are here and waiting for your juice. So I also asked them, can you marry one? Is also, I was hoping when I sent these things out, I was hoping the people who would respond to me. Not that I was hoping per se, but I was also, open to different perspectives, to catch the young lovers, and hear maybe from, if I, happen to send one to somebody who, who happens to be a gigolo, or people who have mommy issues or auntie issues, or people who are the young lover, just see what people have to say, hear from those guys. He's also open-minded about the marriage too, just like he said, if you're all of that and he happens to want to marry you, heck, he marry you. He doesn't give a heck about the age. To our third responder, this one lady thick and heavy on me, like, nah, I ain't here to joke or be modest or mince what. He was like, woo. We're gonna have to let's listen to what he has to say. Our third responder says, I prefer older ladies. I've dated a few of them and vibe with some too. The experience they have gathered over the years makes it easier for me to relate to them. I learn from them, and there's hardly any beating around the bush. Ooh, it's mostly straight to the point. They are not stressful to be with, which is important for me. I hate stress. Hey! I don't know about you. This topic, this response is sweeting me anyhow. If you don't know better, one would think I'm a whole berry already, but who knows? I'm a whole berry in the making. Ooh. And then it goes and the sex. Ooh, it is always the bomb. I can't. This is X-rated. It goes, sex with them feels different and comfortable. Ooh, wow. Wow. I wish I could read all of this out loud. The X-rated. This young man right here, hey, he's a hopeless romantic when it comes to older berries. He falls in. I mean, like I said, there is no beating around the bush for him. He's dead straight on what he wants and what he prefers, what he likes, and he's definitely into older women. No maybes, no. Just be older than me. And then also there's a theme here. There's something that's been I don't know if you're following me. There's something that's been constant that these guys have been saying is how easy and less stressful it is to be with older women. Who would have thought? Who would have known? That they are sure more experienced and more matured lovers than the younger counterpart. I hope you're all listening, dear younger sisters. I'm sorry, babies. These dudes think we are stressing them the hell out. Can we just ease up, take our legs off the gas a little bit, and I'll continue with him. And then I asked them, can you marry one? Can you marry someone older? He said definitely. Like I said, he ain't joking. Ha! To my older brothers out there, don't play around this. Don't even play around him. That's that from our third responder, the lover boy. If you're older, single, you might want to reach me. Let's see if it's available. So that's that about that joke. All jokes and so to our fourth responder, he goes, I don't like older ladies. My own view. Guys that date older lady love being taken care of and treated like a kid. He is definitely referring to the gigolos. Older ladies or women take charge in the relationship, and guys that prefer dating them love being bossed around and getting reward for it in one way or the other. Okay. I like the fact that, like I said, for me. Life is all about perspective. It's about how you see it. For him, he's not being in that situation, or doesn't fancy himself being in the situation, because I guess it's true that some people would abuse power. Maybe some. Well, I think maybe I've read about certain cases where older ladies or women with upper hand in the relationship would abuse that authority and then boss you around. And then if they happen to be dating a gigolo wants to be bossed around and get reward for it. Heck, he wants to play the boy toy, mommy, and then get gifts and money and stuff like that. So that's that for him. And then for him, he said he just can't see himself in that kind of relationship. I like that honesty. I like that. Somebody who knows. He also knows what he wants, and I guess older berries are none of that. Is none of it. The younger berries, it is for him. And then over to our fifth responder. I mostly believe that being with an older lady is less stressful and sometimes lead to unknown nagging. They are older, they've been around the block and well experienced. As long as they find something genuine about you and you keep being that version of you, they don't stress. Yes, I've been with an older lady before. I honestly can't remember ever quarreling or having issues with her. She knew to respect my space as well as know that I had life before we met. She wasn't looking to change who I am and what I do. Wow. Kudos to the older women out there. You guys have been holding the ground. We are hearing good and great stuff about you, and I guess I don't know. It's making me proud to to want to go into an older berry. I mean, we would have thought, like, on a normal day, maybe I should say I never would have figured younger something led to this topic. And like the title, it's an unpopular opinion. How we walk around pretend acting like these things don't exist, but they actually do. And I guess this is for the older women out there, or women who are worried about getting older. Like, your life doesn't end at 30, nor at 50, nor at 40. Believe me, as long as you're true to yourself, you remain happy, because trust me, once you're happy, then you're going to bring happiness around you anywhere you go. There is room for you in love. And I'm proud of this young man. Yeah, I'm proud of them. I also asked our third responder what is older to him, how old is old, and then he said for him he would date and marry somebody who's 6 years, a woman who's 6 years older, and then he would only date a 40-year-old woman. He only go as far as 40 for friends with benefit, platonic, sex related relationship. And over to the sixth, the last but not the least responder, and then he said, personally, age difference doesn't mean anything in love. And yes, my girlfriend is older than me, but it doesn't mean anything. Wow, that's so sweet. It gives you peace, and they tend to understand more and bring that smoothness. I'm not saying young girls don't bring it too, and all but older women have different kinds of vibes, okay? And trust me, it's always a beautiful thing. Wow. So yes, I'm marrying an older woman. It is beautiful. They understand you more. They bring smoothness to your life if you're with the right one, though. This is so sweet. Can I go through that once again? It says, so yes, I am marrying an older woman. It is beautiful. They understand you more. They bring smoothness to your life if you're with the right one. This is beyond crushing or fancy to me. This is wow. I guess truly we find love in the oldest place, or in the places we least expected. Who would have thought that? I'm hearing great things about old women tonight. Oh, Lord have mercy. And then well, that's about that for him. What do I begin to say this? What do I begin to say what I want to say? For me, I hope somebody out there, is comforted by, the message we're getting, the message of this segment, or somebody is enlightened, or, it puts smiles onto someone's face. For me to take, or somebody asks something, one or two things to take away from here. For me to take away here is, regardless of your age, women, ladies, berries, just make sure you're cool, you're great to be with, you're good. Nobody likes stress, so to be honest, young or old. If you're old, some people are old and they be stressing the life out of you, but some people just age finely. They age like fine wine, and like I was saying, to the women, to the ladies out there, to the berries out there, please make sure you bring joy with you wherever you go. Make sure you have joy, because I think those people who stress other people, they have no joy in their life. Excuse my French, maybe what do I know, Sha? But if you have joy, you wouldn't, probably be making life difficult for the other person. So it's just important, regardless of your age or your gender or sex, to be the best kind of people to have around, to be the light to the world. Some people, there are people who, once they enter a room, they light up the whole place. Like if the room was dark and gloomy before, everything is going to be bright and sunny and shining. And then also another takeaway for me is, to be honest, age is one thing that bothers and worries a lot of women. Like, we are often being reminded by the society how our biological clock is ticking. Some of us have been thrown into anxiety. Some people probably wake up and they're like, oh, I'm getting older, oh, I'm older. Dude, sis, apparently with what I've been getting, with the responses we received, that we all heard by, with our own ears, age is not stopping love. So just be the great version of yourself, be the best version of yourself. Somebody older who is just probably starting out their life is willing to start that life with you, regardless of your age. So don't let age bother you. Don't let age stop you from living life, from enjoying, from being fun. If you want to start life early, by all means start it. But if it's not happening early enough for you, don't let it get. Your age is not. In a way, I say your age doesn't determine your worth or your value, or it's not the equation of your entire life. Doesn't equal to. Your life is not ending at 30. Some say a woman's life ends at 30 or something. Who started that BS? Who said it? Your life is not ending at 30. Nor is it ending at 40 or even 50s. There are young guys who are into 50, who would date and marry a 50-year-old woman. Like our friend here said, that third responder, he would date a 40-year-old woman. Trust me, he's pretty young. He's young. He's a young guy who should start in his life as well. So that's all that's takeaway for me here. So also my concluding message or comment or takeaway would be that to the older women, to the older berries out there, making these young guys smile and laugh, giving them peace away from chaos. Thank you. You're doing well. I hope you keep being a great person, because you matter too. Older women's life matter as well, and as we've seen, it truly matters to the younger people who fancy you. And then to the younger ladies out there, what is something in common that these guys have said is how the older women has been, yes, to the younger men who think maybe all younger berries or younger ladies, they're all about stress and nagging and everything. That's something that we've heard tonight from 5 people. Out of 6 people, 5 people, they're open-minded, they're open to dating, and they love and truly fancy. They fancy older women. It's one thing they've said is that these women have been around the block and they are more experienced in this love thinking. So keynote, being around the block and more experience. So please do not totally cancel younger women. We've just not been around the block. We've maybe not garnered enough experience. You can just maybe we don't know it all. To her is human. Give us a few pointers. Let us know where we've heard, where we've made mistakes, rather than just avoid us. Of course, you're free to love older women, but then I'm saying that we younger berries still, we have a lot to offer. Trust me. I'm speaking for some less stressful younger berries out there, and to everybody who is, who stresses how their partner, please, whatever the issue is, try and sort it out. Don't be carrying stress around you. Maybe the older birds can give us a little tips here and there. I'm down. Do you know any older berry in the house? I'm ready to take some notes and take some tips. I want to be a young berry with an old berry vibe. You know what I mean? Thank you to all our responders, the guys who took their time out to give me their honest opinions and share with me, openly, and trusting me with their personal life. I say thank you. Hope to have you join me some other time. And to people watching, if you're just catching us, if you're just joining, I hope you didn't miss too much. At the same time, you missed a little nugget, so please go back, watch this vlog, watch my last vlog and the one before that. Thank you very much. This is still RMG, Reading Mind and Groove, and I'm still your humble host, Imani Asada Sabali, Imani La Phantom, with the plenty AKs, the Vibes Cartel, Queen of Vibes, the goats. It's plenty, Papa. the poppy energy, the big little baby, the new favorite again in town. My subscribers are they feeling me. They say I'm the new favor. In case you don't know, thank you so much, and hope to have you join me next time, and hope to see you around soon. Thank you, and I'll call you all my darlings. Thank you, love you, ciao ciao.